Running with Frank here. Oh boy. It's June 30th, 2024. So I'm 55 today. Big day, I guess. I got to get down to the track to see what my time is for a mile. It's like an old tradition for me. If I don't do it, then I won't know. But anyway, so what am I going to do to try and get the best time or get the best out of this? I'm going to stretch a little, more than I normally do. I've been kind of laying around all day and very tight, you know what I mean? Just like every day. I don't do enough stretching. Just some warm-ups really help. Just simple things like this really help loosen up your body. It doesn't have to be a whole lot, but just a little bit helps loosen up. Remember, stuff like this. Whew. Oh, yeah. Doesn't seem like a lot, but definitely helps loosen things up. So anyway, this June 30th, I'm going to be stretching. Ooh, yeah, I'm not. Oh yeah. It's hard to believe, just how tight and inflexible we get. And stretching is really not that difficult, to tell you the truth. I mean, I'm not really putting a whole lot of effort into this, but I am feeling it. And that's because I'm super unflexible. But just these little movements help loosen things up. So before I go do this mile, I want to be super stretched out, as loose as I can get, And we'll see how it goes. 10 days ago, I ran a mile, and that's the last time I ran. I had hopes of beating my time, but I haven't done any training since. So I'm just thinking, well, in order to get the maximum out of it, possibly beat my time from 10 days ago, would be I'd have to spend a lot of time stretching, because I didn't do that last time. So I'm going to spend some time here stretching and then head on down to the track. Maybe fuel up on the honey. Get some sugar in my system, which isn't really that good for me at this age, but here and there it certainly helps, when I'm trying to do something like this. It's like that old car, the engine. You can still do a few things to it to get it to perform a little bit better, and sometimes just that little bit better performance is really all you need. And so anyway, when I'm trying to loosen up, these are some of my go-to stretches. I forgot what this one's called. It's kind of like a lazy yoga pose, I think, but it certainly stretches out my back, which is a problem area. So there's all kinds of other stretches. I'm going to try and hit a few. There's the hurdler stretch. It's a little difficult for me, so definitely not going to record that. There's just a few others I do while I'm laying on the ground. And of course the calf stretch, I do that one like this usually, you know, lift one leg up. You should be able to keep your heel on the ground, but that's not me. So, you know, this is stretching my calf pretty good. Make sure I get that in there. And then this wider stance, I always try to do that one. You know, I get so tight up in here, you know what I'm saying, that it helps stretch out my whole hips, just going side to side. I mean, yeah, that's good. So already I feel a lot more looser. And then this is like the one I really like this one for running, because you can see you're kind of stretched out like a full stride. You know, you won't stride this far when you're doing a full stride or a sprint, but you might come close, so it's always good to do this one too. And, both sides anyway. So, ooh. Anyway, it kind of gets me breathing hard, wears me out a little, just stretching, which isn't good, but that's my own fault. Okay, so that's that. Getting a little bit loose. Just swinging helps. Okay, and of course these. Okay, so right now I've done enough to like really feel a lot looser than I was 10-15 minutes ago. And I think I can go try and do a mile, see what I get. 55 years old, running with Frank here. Kind of see where I'm at, you know. Every year on my birthday I try to do this. Don't really know what the goal of all this is, but I'm 55 and there's still a lot of things I don't even know what the purpose is in my life. I just do what I do, and that's that. If I don't do my mile today on the track, I'm gonna regret it. So let's go see what we can do. Oh boy. All right. Okay. I'm back home. That didn't go well. I only did 2 laps. I started out pretty fast. I felt like I needed to go fast though. This is the first time in a long time that I just like said, that's it, I'm done, and quit. But I just, you know, I didn't feel it. I wasn't feeling good. I did everything I needed to do as far as warming up a little bit, putting a little bit of sugar in my system, a little bit of caffeine. Sometimes when you run, if you're, you can feel it right away where you're just, your joints are just kind of, you can feel the impact in them. Like it's like really a jarring instead of a nice smooth. And that's what I felt. I felt like really jarring and not smooth. And then I was like, okay, well, this is, you know, I'm just started, so it's going to get better. You know, half a lap, I still felt it, and got to a full lap and I still felt kind of heavy and chunky, I guess you could say, or like I was really hitting the ground hard and there was not much smoothness to it. And I was like, okay, that's fine, you know, just one lap at a time. And the second lap, I was like, okay, I got 3 laps to go. So during the second lap, it really didn't change a lot. It really didn't feel good. And I knew that it was going to be really difficult to keep going. And then, yeah, I started getting winded, you know, trying to breathe. And I was like, this is okay. I've been here before, you know, I've had trouble breathing, plenty of runs. And you just slow down, catch your breath, and keep going. Not quite done with the first lap or the second lap, but fairly close. So I decided to check my time, and I was just coming up on 4 minutes. And so I'm just like, well, shit, this is almost an 8-minute mile. And we're talking, I'm used to like running 10-minute miles, 9-minute miles. Not even I can't say I can run a 9-minute mile. I was actually going to try and run a 9-minute mile today. But it's like, man, you're going way too fast. And so I was like, at the end of the second lap, I was like, man, I don't know. I can't seem to catch my breath. I've slowed down. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to finish this lap. My knees feel like very rusty. I feel rusty all over. There's no glide. There's no smoothness to this. I pressured myself into it because it's my birthday, but that's, you know, that's how it goes. And then I was like, I just quit. I said, no, I'm not finishing. So I stopped, and that was that. So I ran about a 4-minute, 15-second, 800 meter. That's the best I could do today. But I need to get back out there and get with it, you know. My weight, I think the biggest difference is my weight's back up. I'm pushing, I think I was 229.6 this morning. You know, just shy of 230. I'm way overweight. I should be down around 200 pounds, and I just keep doing nothing about it. It seems like, you know, I do some training here and there, but I'm not that serious about it. At the beginning of this month, I was getting well under 225 consistently. Just messed up my diet, you know, and now I'm consistently approaching 230. So that 5 pounds seems to make a big difference for me. We'll see what I can do, though, you know. My weight's a big thing, so I need to work on it. I know that's why I felt so much heavier today. I really felt it in my knees. Should be a signal to me, you know. Just 5 extra pounds makes a huge difference. So something to think about, you know. I really need to drop this weight. And I know if I keep running, eventually I will, but I don't seem to get either one going consistently. So anyway, Running with Frank here. You know, it's not easy. So if you're having difficulties and struggles with it, with your health, your weight, your training, you know, we all go through it, but you know, you got to give it a try. You got to, and that, I guess that's what today was all about. It goes back to this tradition I have on my birthday to go run a mile, see where I'm at. And so today I know where I'm at, you know, compared to 10 days ago. I was way better off 10 days ago, but I was 5 pounds heavier or lighter too. And so I guess that just even 5 pounds makes a big difference. So everybody just don't give up, don't quit. And I'm not going to. I'm gonna give this mile another try. I just went out way too fast. And even that's not that fast. I mean, we're talking, you know, what would that be? That'd be just about 2 minutes, 10 seconds, somewhere around there for one lap. I mean, that's not extremely fast. So, so yeah, we're getting older, and my body, it can't do what it needs to do unless I take care of it, I think, you know. I need to lighten up a little bit, you know. And I guess I used to think 10 pounds, you know, get down into under 220, but I guess right now I just need to go like set a goal of 5 pounds, you know, get back under 225 and then go from there. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to try to get back under 225 as quick as possible and go from there. So peace out, everybody. Running with Frank. We got a lot of ground to cover. We still got a lot of miles ahead of us. So let's all do what we got to do to make sure that we finish our journey. So peace out. Anyway, headed back. I think I'm going to go to the store, get some milk. Like that's important. But anyway, earlier you know, I just couldn't let that go. I was like, dang. I was like, why did I stop? Why did I stop? I should have just finished. And it was like, you stopped because you just felt terrible. I mean, I hadn't felt that bad from a run in a long time. It was like, because you went out too quick. You were going to try and break, you know, 9 minutes, which now I see that was very unrealistic. I've made mistakes before, so that's just another one. I don't know. I feel really good that I went back and did that mile on my birthday. It's tradition. Anyway, I don't know if anybody else has anything they like to do on their birthday as far as like a test, you know. We only get so many birthdays. They come around about once a year. So it's really a good time to really evaluate where you're at in life. And really where you're at physically can make a difference in terms of where you will be or how many birthdays you have, if you know what I mean. So hopefully I'll get another birthday in about a year, and I'll be faster. Maybe I will break 9 minutes this year. Yeah, it's kind of a goal. I don't know why, but because then once I break 9, then I'm going to go for 8. But anyway, inspiration-wise for everybody out there, like I said, if you have something you can do on your birthday to challenge yourself, kind of a gauge to see where you're at, you know, go for it. Whether it's like, you know, who knows what it is. You know what it is though. And and it don't have to be on your birthday, somewhere just right around that time period, but I'm just lucky today I was able to really do it on my birthday. So anyway, enough about my birthday. It's going to be over in 6 minutes. So inspiration-wise, you know, keep trying. Be smart about it, though. You know, I just over-committed myself today. And, you know, I tried to do something that physically I was not able to do. But, you know, in my mind, in my heart, I really thought it was possible, but man, I'm telling you, earlier today after that first lap, I was just like, whoa, this doesn't feel good. And then I slowed down for the second lap, and I was still like, I was just burnt out. You know, I did too much too fast and had 2 laps to go, and I was just like, no, this ain't happening. But I'm glad I talked myself into going back later, because when I got home, I was like, it's like, you know what, who cares if you just have to go back there and run a 10-minute mile. If that's what you got to do, that's what you got to do. So that's what I did. 9 minutes 44 seconds, everybody. Don't give up. Keep working at it. And I'm hoping that I get more consistent with my training, because that's where I'll see the results, and we all will. So you know, don't go too many days without a workout, and I need to start living by that. So peace out, everybody, and we'll see you soon.